Folks, welcome to Sports Focus.
Oh, Jesus.
I am your host, John McNeil. With me is Mr. Kevin Civils. How you doing, Mr. Civils? You doing okay?
I'm doing just fine.
You just fine. All
I'm
right.
doing just
You
fine.
just fine. Yes, this is the Hall of Fame SNUBS show.
Oh, Jesus.
Before I get into the Hall of Fame SNUBS, just want to let y'all know on the NFL Network, Cowboys and Rams in Hawaii. That game is going to be in Hawaii. They even made the Cowboys prime time in the preseason because their 3 of 4 games are being televised live. It's like, this is what I think. Oh, before we get into Hall of Fame, I just got to say this about Ezekiel Elliott. Hopefully, by this time, everything is sort of worked out. I hope so. Because I can't, like I said in the last show, I can't see Jerry sitting there and entertaining all of this.
The biggest thing is they said they were close to a deal. There's just some frickin' frack about the guarantee, where the guarantee lies. That's the last I've heard on it.
Well, hopefully, at the end of the day, when I come back to y'all next time, it's all straightened out. Better be. Because Cowboy fans ain't feeling this at all. All right, let's get to the Hall of Fame. Now, the reason why I'm doing this particular episode is I don't know if you heard that since the NFL will be celebrating their 100 years officially, like next season, 2020, they're going to put 20 in the Hall of Fame. So,
that's a long day. I hope they have 3 days worth of
maybe
speeches.
they might break that up because it's already at like 7 or 8. The max that they're in, so they're gonna go for 20. So I think it's a good thing because they might clear up some of that backlog that a lot of guys should be in there. So, but we're gonna run into talk about some guys that should be in the Hall of Fame, because it's terrible that these guys are not in the Hall of Fame. Let's start with I've been talking on this show since I started doing this show.
I only want to talk about this dude.
Sterling Sharpe. He was, you had Jerry Rice and very close Sterling Sharpe. It was so close, and I'm sure Jerry was like, damn, I'm glad he ain't playing no more.
Yeah, man.
Because if Sterling Sharpe would be playing, let's say if he played
his entire career,
at less half of the career that Jerry Rice played. 'Cause Jerry did, 18, a lot of years. Sterling Sharpe would have those numbers.
All day, every day.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness, that dude was amazing.
Sterling, you can look him up on YouTube. Sterling Sharpe was by far, and we're Cowboys fans. Michael Irvin wasn't even in that level. No. Michael Irvin was a great receiver. I'm not putting Michael Irvin with Sterling Sharpe.
No.
He was that bad.
Sterling was crazy. And when your brother goes on and say, I know I'm the second best athlete in my family, that sealed it for me. That dude is monster.
And I must add that he was way before Wesley Pipes as far as the dark-skinned brother. He was the man. Wesley Pipes.
I heard that. I had to make sure I heard that right. Wesley Pipes. Oh my God. Sad thing is, I'm pretty sure there's some viewers that's probably say,
Wesley Pipes.
Wesley Pipes. Where did that come from?
But all I'm saying, I admire the brother.
Jesus.
The brother was clean, had his mustache shaped up.
Yep.
The boy was straight. He was great. I even had his jersey at one point. Till mysteriously some paint got on it. But
mysteriously my assets. Okay.
Let's get it moving. Sterling Sharpe, without question. Hopefully, when they come back around, Sterling would get in there. Now I know this next one should have been in there a long time ago.
Man.
Drew Pearson. Caught all of, pretty much Roger Staubach's famous passes. All-decade team in the 70s. Undrafted player.
Yeah, yep.
Dallas they're great at picking up these undrafted guys, not in the Hall of Fame.
And that's a travesty,
But
too.
Lynn Swann got in the Hall of Fame after he begged and cried and I just be I got 4 Super Bowls. After he did all that damn mitching and stuff. Make me sick. But anyway, Drew Pearson was a bad man.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was. He should definitely be in the Hall of Fame. Now, I'm going to throw you a little curveball on this one.
Oh, him. Oh,
Jim
jeez.
Plunkett.
Two-time Super Bowl champion, isn't he?
2-time Super Bowl champion, former Heisman Trophy winner. Failed in New England because y'all sucked back in the 70s. In the 80s, you had that one good year, and in the 90s, and now in the 2000s, you guys is the rulers of the world. But
there's a lot of adjectives going on there. Okay.
Like that. Telling you, man, reading that book sometimes helps. Thought Jim Plunkett he should be in the Hall of Fame.
He should be. He should be. He carried 2 Raiders teams there.
2 Raiders team. I'm telling you, it seemed like there's some sort of bias against the Raiders and the Cowboys, reflective of the owners maybe. Late Al Davis, and Jerry Jones.
Yeah, but the Cowboy bias was there before even Jerry
the
Jones got
Cowboy
there.
bias was there way before Jerry Jones. So I don't know. I think Jim Plunkett, he was maybe because he didn't lead the league in anything and wasn't an MVP.
Yeah, but still, you can't deny 2 Super Bowl rings.
So what does that say for Eli?
Eli's going to get in simply because Eli was a giant.
New York.
He's going to get in.
Giant. 2-time Super Bowl winner.
And he's one of he as they say, he's his family is royalty in the NFL.
Eli gonna get in. I know a lot of people, and you look at his stats, it's not great.
His 2 Super Bowl rings came against the Patriots.
So
he's getting in.
He's getting in. So you fans, and especially I'm a little disappointed in you Giants fans. Y'all like, nah. Eli gonna get in. He beat Tom Brady twice.
Yes, he did.
Terrible. Harvey Beautiful Martin.
Oh my.
He should be in the Hall of Fame. Now I know like this might seem like a little run on Cowboys, but too bad it's my show. And he's a Cowboy fan. So I'm going sorry.
You're right.
There is a bias. He should be in the Hall of Fame, Super Bowl winner, Defensive Player of the Year, one of them years, 77. That was defensively, I think Dallas was the first to be the #1 offensive and defensive team. Now, that was a team. And that's why I say the 72 Dolphins is the greatest team ever, because even this team lost 2 games that year. How come one of them teams couldn't do it? I don't know. Just tell me. Great player, Harvey Martin. And he was co-Super Bowl MVP with Randy White. That's the only
Manster.
That's the only time that has happened. And probably will never happen again. Only in the Cowboys.
Ed Too Tall Jones.
Now, for all my old heads that remember in the 80s, he was the one that was batting down Phil Simms' passes, and Jim Jeffcoat was picking them up, running them back to touchdowns. He was a great player.
Yes. Shame.
It's a damn shame he ain't get in. And this one, Darren Woodson.
They let Champ Billy in before this dude.
Exactly.
It's just a travesty.
3-time Super Bowl winner. He is the all-time tackles leader in Dallas Cowboy history. He's already in the Cowboys Ring of Honor, but not the Hall of Fame.
How could you not let Woody in? That is beyond me.
Terrible.
Maybe Ed Reed, but Champ Billy?
Champ Bailey before Darren Woodson?
I just don't.
I know
see
they
it.
play different positions, but no.
I just don't see it.
I don't like it.
I just don't see it.
This one, the next one, I know you might have some good opinions on it. Eric Williams.
I've seriously said this. I said this before, and I say it again. I think the Great Wall of Dallas should have all went in at the same exact time.
Nate Newton. Giesick. Gogan.
That Great Wall should have went in at the and what's homeboy? Eric Williams, Nate Newton.
You had 2-A.
Mm-hmm.
Nate Newton. You had at one point you had Steknotsky and Giesick at center. You had Gogan at guard and Eric Williams.
They should have went in at the same time.
But this is the only guy I feel that handled the great Reggie White on a regular basis.
Yeah.
He handled.
Although he
Reggie
claimed that he was dirty.
White. Everybody was dirty back then.
He claimed that Eric Williams played him dirty.
Yeah.
But you let big Larry Allen in. Larry Allen was, oh my God, he was outstanding. But, you know, he just filled the hole for that last Super Bowl run.
Yeah.
But that Dallas offensive line moved people, and they should have went in at the same time.
I think the main reason why Eric Williams is not getting in, or he hasn't been even on the ballot, he got in that car accident,
Yeah.
career got a little short, and the off the field
Problems.
with the all these arrests and these allegations and things of that nature probably could have, you know, Larry Allen is the only one that got in from that line.
Yep. And he was the lead. He came after the two Super Bowls.
And he
the
came
back-to-back.
after. A lot of people assumed that Larry Allen was with that whole
No.
thing. No, he came
After.
94 season. So, and he missed Jimmy. So that's
Yes, he did.
Jerry's first drafted Hall of Famer without Jimmy.
Jerry. Yep.
So here's another one. Won a Super
Everson
Bowl.
Walls.
Yeah, Everson Walls won a Super Bowl with the Giants. He was on that Giants team that beat Buffalo wide right.
Right.
This guy led the league in interceptions 3 years in a row. As a rookie. Rookie led the league in interceptions.
Everson Walls was the man. He was the man.
He was part of that Thurman's Thieves for all y'all back in the day. Remember Dennis Thurman. How come he's not in the Hall of Fame? I have no idea. Very surprising that a player like him is not in there. Now, this one, for me, was a shocker. How come he's not in the Hall of Fame? Richard Seymour, 3-time Super Bowl winner, great defensive player, was it like a 2, 3, 4-time All-Pro? What's going on here? I think Tyler is on to something. A lot of these guys from the Patriots should be in the Hall of Fame. Just because they didn't have all of these superstars or whatever on their team, this guy should be in there. And you see, this is an example with the Patriots. You see, he was a star. And what did the Belichick do? Boop.
Boop.
Bye.
You do it all the time.
Hey, I like Richard Seymour. I'm sure all them other, Willie McGinnis, Ty Law, all of them. Bill Belichick, hey,
You gotta go.
did that Tom Landry thing. Hey, gotta go, man. You ain't bigger than the system.
That's right.
And final, Joe Klecko. How come this guy was dominant in his time? The sackage changed.
Right.
He's not in the Hall of Fame. Gastineau's not in the Hall of Fame. Lyons is not in the Hall of Fame. None of them guys are in the Hall of Fame.
Gastineau's not in the hall?
Yeah. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Folks, that's all the time we have. It's good I ended with a jet, though, so that'll make up for the comment I made earlier. But,
That's not gonna make up for it.
yeah, it is. Folks, that's all the time we have. I hope you educated yourself and enjoyed the show. See y'all next time. Peace.